Welcome back, everyone. Give me another episode with more Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet on the Nintendo Switch. So welcome to it. So last time, we've been capturing brand new species of Pokemon around here, because it turns out to be honest, I mean, we just captured one of this brand new Pokemon named Screamtail, and the one that is named what's his name? Glimmer. Okay, well we already captured old brand new type of Pokemon. And it turns out that we're going to disable all 4 of the lots in the research station, which is kind of a good thing too. So anyway, we're ready to go ahead and move on, because eventually, yeah, because it's pretty cool actually, because we can see our own reflection as we can barely saw, because in this giant crystal, because we can barely see this guy running. So actually, yeah, it's like looking into a mirror. So let's just go ahead and double check what's around here first, because we got a little bit more of an expedition to go around here, because just to find whatever we're looking for, because there's like too much to add up here by going around places, by finding whatever places we go. Now underneath, because there is another of this. Well, eventually, what is that supposed to be? Some research station. Okay, now that over there is a guard canal. Okay, so now I don't want this guard canal following me, so I want it to stay over there. Okay, now what we got going on here? Is that supposed to be some cold lake? Okay then, well you know what, let's just go ahead and push upward onward this way. And going around, so check out what's around here. So hold on, now that's a Pokeball, so why do we trigger a cutscene? Okay, so who's that? I saw someone. Have you finally reached the deepest part? We made it, ready to see if those legendary treasure down here are for real. Yeah, right. That's just a fluffer. They write there to the field of the textbooks. Okay, so we got a ringtone. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure that you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait. Why doesn't it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals are in Area 0, possesses a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the function of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Ivan. But Professor implied there's something important about the Terra Orbiter just now. They're made from the crystal down here in Area 0, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you had to disable all 4 lots of the gate to the Zero Lab should now open for you. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break up for freedom. Dangerous Pokemon, you mean? With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourself well, then open the gate. You got me and Everett here. Doesn't it matter what we're up against? We'll be fine. Well then, that puts all my worries to rest. Okay then. Now, before going right after the central panel, I want to go on ahead and double check first, because if we trigger a cutscene, I mean, we can barely go and approach this Pokeball. So whatever we get inside this item may seem quite useful to us. So that's a Ghost Terror Shard that we pick up. And checking what's around here. Okay, so that's another item we picking up. So we pick up here is a Psychic Terror Shard. Anything else going on around here? Let's double check. Okay, so that item, you know what? Let's go ahead and clear one of these Pokemon. Oh, hold on. I think it's R. Okay, so go take out that Glimmer. Alright, you can take out those little guys. So these are the Glimmers. Alright, so we'll go ahead and recall our Lucario to us. Okay, there's nothing going on here. So we go and move this way. Now, underneath, because there is some tunnel. And, wait a minute. That a brand new Pokemon? Oh, wait, hold on. That's new. That is new. Okay, but that's a brand new Pokemon. Okay, so we should definitely try catching this. So let's a Flutter Mane. Okay, so let's try Pokeball this time. So let's capture it with Ultra Ball. See if it doesn't break. Okay, well, technically, Pokemon that are level 57 can break out the Ultra Ball so easily. Okay, well, we're gonna just focus this time, and this time we do it right. Well, it doesn't want to cooperate, then we'll go ahead and use someone else. Okay, so now what we got here is a Dust Ball, so let's see if it's not gonna break the Dust Ball. Okay, it was so close. And now it's going to finish me off with some mythical fire. Okay, well, let's try it again one more time. Let's take it to the top. We only got 2 Dust Balls. So come on. Can we please add you to the team? Okay. Well, at least the power game won't do anything to affect, but just to take out one of my HP. Lucky count. Alright, well, let's just go use Mad Potion. We don't want Lucario taking any less offense or damage. So it's gonna keep using Dazzling Gleam. Well, that's okay. Well, we're gonna save up one Dust Ball for later. Right now, we got Great Ball. Let's go use one of those. So we only got 36 Great Balls. Okay, can it give you the right to not break? Come on, Flutter Mane, shake. Shake the Great Ball like you're shaking a maracas. Alright, there we go. So the Flutter Mane did not break out via the Great Ball. Okay, well that's a very good notice there. And Palmia want to go learn the move Agility. No, screw the Agility. We won't be learning that. Okay, so this is a Paradox Pokemon, which is Ghost and Fairy type. This Pokemon has the characteristics that are similar to those of Flutter Mane, a creature mentioned in a certain book. Okay, so let's go ahead and send it to the box with the others. So that's a brand new Pokemon that we captured. Now let's go all out and seek out more Pokemon or capture items, whichever we go. So we're just going around in a circle in this curve. And also we want to go ahead and change some Pokemon real quick. So let's go ahead and give Lucario the Hyper Potion. And let's go to bots. So it felt like that we gotta keep Palmio to level up some more. Okay, so you know what? We use... Well, actually, no. Let's keep using Lucario some more. So Lilligant can keep leveling up some more. Okay, so we want to keep Palmio in the second column. Because we knew because Palmio had a long way to go and he needs to catch up like the others. So let's move on. And we can move along this pathway while we still can. Okay, we can seek out to doing what had to be done around here, but just to looking around the place, just to take a look at these beautiful mechanics going all around him in every crystals. Because we're in the bottom of the crystal chambers where we are. Yeah, because we can tell because there are a lot of these giant crystals everywhere. So we'll pick up here, it's Candy L. So you know what? Now we want to make sure we keep Palmio to level up more. Okay, so we got him on level 47. So we're gonna keep at it. Okay, so now that we went into sea here, because we're looking at here, there's a whole lot of the Pokemon everywhere. So let's go ahead and double check first. So can we still find more items around here? Okay, so we are going around the circle, I think. So let's get out of here. So which way is the way out? Okay, so where the heck are we going now? Okay, so that's a sugar ice crystal. Wait a minute, now that I'm seeing, because the that over there is an item. And that up there is a dead end. Okay, well we can't tell what lies ahead. Well, at least we got our Rotom phone to save our butts. Okay, and moving around here, so we need Koraidon support to go and help us climb upwards so that we can get that item. I mean, that may seem like another time. May seem like it. So we pick up here is Soda Pop. Okay, so let's go ahead and check what's around here. So that over there is an item. So that's another item we need to pick up. So let's go on right ahead and pick up this item. So that's the experience point candy M. That's the one we did pick up. Alright, now moving on. So if we go around here, so wait a minute, what's underneath this tunnel? Okay, very strange, very mysterious. So that's some water terror shard we be picking up here. Okay, well, we can barely see a little bit of a reflection of each Pokemon in ourselves. But basically when you're running, because you can barely saw the reflection of your avatar. But you got, well, technically this crystal is like a mirror for some of the reason. You can barely see your character running. But my occasion reason, I mean, we're basically on an important mission right now, and we need to be somewhere where the crystal is inside the research station. I mean, this research station is all covered in crystal, to be honest. So let's go ahead and mess with this Central Plaza. Or was it the Central Panel? I mean, okay. Open the gate to the Zero Lab. Yes, sir, let's do that. So you decide to press the button and open. Hold it. Okay, Ivan, what's beat you up? Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's a true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we also have Koraidon help? Yeah, if a Koraidon were like how we first saw it in the Antler Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hadn't even wanted to let us arrive to it ever since we came down to Area Zero. And it can't enter into battle form in the first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. I ate all those Herba Mystica we found it too when it really matters. I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to be. It used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe it'll be able to find its family too, right? That's a pretty sensible by your standards, Ivan. I don't know. Go on, Ed. Let the Koraidon out. Why, yeah, let's do what you ask. Okay, so we're letting Koraidon out of the Pokeball. Alright, come on, Ed. Now that we got the Koraidon ready, it's the time to open the gate. Alright, so we're now entering to the Zero Gate. Okay, and let's go ahead and trigger a clear cutscene. Or will we go and fully witness to watch whatever's going to happen? Oh, wait a minute. Is that the Koraidon mother? Yo, what is going on? Another Koraidon? The family reunion is happening. Whoa, no way. Okay, he doesn't mean it. No, something's not right. Okay, what's going on now? Okay, don't see why the other Koraidon had to be mean to the other to the first one. Huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got called off so quickly? Are you joking? Bro, was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just a look at Koraidon. Poor Finn, terrified to guess that other one isn't exactly his pal. Yeah, the other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Not that you should have worried if Finn about any of that. Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe to toe against that jerk. If you want to. Sorry, I guess that doesn't really help her. Do you think that the other Koraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us to watch out for? But didn't the professor say that the dangerous Pokemon were to come out from inside? You mean from inside of the gate we just... Okay, so we're getting here is several of the Pokemon coming right out of their gate. So what the... Okay, now what's going on now? So are we allowed to battle these Pokemon? I mean, we might as well find out. So we're looking at here brand new Pokemon. We're surrounded, and it's pretty obvious that they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. There's no way we can handle this many. And don't tell me they're all Asian Pokemon. We got a little disaster on our hands here. Look, I even got a fellow ready to the bail. But I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, EverTastic. Let's go do this together. Alright, let's go do it as a team. Okay, so we're teaming up with a Nimona. And we're fighting a Great Tusk. Okay, so Nimona sent out her Lycanroc. So let's just see what's effective. So we'll go ahead and use... Let's go use close combat. So Lycanroc go use the jail run. And I go using close combat. So close combat does have an effective hit. Okay, so we do realize because this one is on level 64. And we do realize because Lucario is further beyond level 64, so she's on level 68. Okay, so we'll finish off one last of this close combat. Okay, don't see why that's super effective, but you know what? We got several other Pokemon that we can switch. That's okay. I mean, it seems like that Lucario took the fence. You know what? How about Wigglytuff? Okay, Wigglytuff, you can come out. And we'll go ahead and finish up with the Disarming Voice. Okay, so now it's going to spam more close combat. So close combat does have a super fat hit. Okay, so Nimona, rest in peace to your Lycanroc. Okay, so we're going to finish off with the Disarming Voice. Alright, and that's just going to lead us to a conclusion. So we actually did experience more points. Wow, you're very strong. Now, this is a worthwhile challenge. I'm glad that you're on our side, but it's still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Okay, so these brand new Pokemon, we gotta battle those guys. Yeah, why are they coming at me? Ed, help me out here. Okay, so it turns out the battle is not quite over yet. So we had to battle this brand new Pokemon. So she's still burning out her Umbreon. Okay, so this is a Brute Bonnet. So let's go try out Focus Blast this time. So now it's gonna go use Sucker Punch and Sucker Punch on Umbreon and not me. Okay, so we're Focus Blast. Okay, so now the Focus Blast does super fast. Okay, that's a pretty good teamwork right there. So we did defeat it via the Brute Bonnet. And each of Pokemon gain more experience. Gah, the ancient past must have been terrifying. Okay, so it seems like that Koraidon want to help out. So it want to scare the rest of the Pokemon away. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and if a Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after him, Penny. Why me? Wait! Yeah, hold on, Nimona. And why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? I hope that the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd have been offended out now. Guess it's up to us to deal with what left. Let's go for this strong looking one first. Okay, so we did spot a witness because that over there is a, what's it called? A Flutter Mane. Okay. So Flutter Mane is the one we're dealing with. So he sent out his own Mabostiff to battle. So this Flutter Mane is on level 64. So now we do realize that fighting type is super effective. So we're gonna have to switch Pokemon. So none of them are effective. So now let's not bring Lilligant to battle. Alright, Lilligant, I'll choose you. Okay, so we sent out our Lilligant. So now it's gonna go use Side Shock. Not, why would it have to be a Lilligant? Okay, yes, please crunch it. And I'll go finish it off with Giga Drain. So now I'm gonna go use the Power Gem. Okay, and we go ahead and suck up all this EP to get all the EP for free. So we get a little bit proportional EP. So we only get a little bit about 89. Okay, and that's the battle. See that the power of friendship have us perfectly incensed are all thanks to our Titan hunting together. Still scared, huh? You worry that you might have had to the face of that other one of your kind? Well then, let me just take on some of the burden. These stagglers are sure to be nothing me and Mabostiff here can take them. So Ed, you take your partner there and go take care of business. Okay, you got yourself a deal. Glad to see you got some faith in us at last. But Mabostiff can't wait to the battle either. Koraidon. You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like I seen you cowering and scared out of your wits that makes me feel any better about it. You got amazing powers, you just use them and you got to us too. So don't you even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up, and fight. Okay, so we were able to go inside the research station at Zero Gate. So let's go enter and see what lies ahead. But actually, no, we want to make sure we're all good here. So each and one of our Pokemon are looking pretty good. So you know what? Let's just make sure that we're ready, okay? So this next fight is gonna get insanely hard. So we want to make sure that we're ready. So we got the Pomeo on level 50. So we'll give him 2 of the Candy XX. And we should be all set now. Okay, well let's proceed. So actually, we want to make sure we save the game first before we press onward. Now we do realize because the next fight is gonna get insanely hard. So let's look forward to it. So very Professor Sada, human president, detective within the Zero Lab. Okay, what's going on with her? She looks beat down. Okay, what is going on with her? Deactivating sleep mode. Yo, something is not going on with her. Hello, Ed. Thank you for coming. Okay, Sada, you need to get help. There's something going on with your eyes. Okay, but dang, she got a master ball? No, back to your ball. Okay. Good job for doing that. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you travel with. Your Koraidon fled the Area Zero because it's a loss to the other one in a terrestrial struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Sada. Okay, it should not be the real or true Professor Sada, but who? Wait a minute, what? No, I mentioned. But who are you? I am an artificial intelligence of a professor created imbued with her memories and knowledge, and assure that I am an all-power robot. That the real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed research station number 4. Okay, so wait a minute. So who passed away, you mean? But Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe that the professor wanted nothing more than for Koraidon to survive for free. That is why she threw herself in front of your Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out in the director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an owl. Ed, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine where the original professor created. Any question can be addressed as we make a decent. Follow me. Okay, well, guess we're following her now. Okay, well then, let's just go follow her. Let's just do what she asks. Okay, so picking up this item. So we pick up here the one that's called a booster energy. Well, that seemed pretty new, actually. So talking to her again. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step us inside. Okay, well, we do realize because that is not the real Professor Sada all this time. Because all Sada is some prototype. Some robot that she's made of. So that may not be the real Professor Sada. Ed, it's a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything that you wish to know? Okay, so tell us what is an owl, really. An owl is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memory to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. But the results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated owl at present. But the crystal that make up the Zero Lab has made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Okay, so now we need to ask what happened to the real professor. As I explained it to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries. That the left is unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for her son Arvin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Okay, so the name of this time machine. Let's ask that question. But the time machine is a device that the original professor and I work on together. It's to send Pokeballs to a different pointer on the timeline to catch a Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back a year to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call Asian Pokemon. Even as we speak of the time machine continues to automatically draw Asian Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Okay, so what is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which the Asian Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But the Pokemon power seemed to stem from a primal energy of the Asian past, and this energy had proved too terrible. They're very resistant that brings a destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such a destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the Asian Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Peldy, but we begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the other barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually, they will break free of this wildland garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Peldy region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Peldy will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to define the logic in allowing such a strategy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest owl that the original professor ever devised. Ed, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dreaming Sada once cherished. Okay, well, we get to do what you asked. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Okay. So we're here now at the lowest level of the crystal chamber beneath Area Zero. So what's going on here? Behold, this is the time machine we perfect using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. Okay. Alright, well, you know, guys, I do believe that's gonna have to the end to our conclusion. So next time on Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, we are going to make our approach to whatever this device is. Well, we're not instantly sure what it does. Without spoilers, I mean, just don't say anything if you guys are watching or commenting or what's about to happen. So just to make sure that you guys are not giving me any spoilers, okay? So just making sure. So we're gonna have to stay the game because we're so far below beneath the crystal chamber where we are, but there's a lot that we can get handled and just to figure out what's going to happen next. So we'll find out sooner or later on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and stay tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watch this episode. So if you like this series and you want to see more of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, be sure to leave an advertisement, like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be still up to notified for my news and awesome videos happening on your way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned for everything, and that will have to do it for today. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. We'll be picking up with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Take care, you guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.